Good morning, students. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Today we'll
Yes, ma'am.
start. Okay, ma'am. Yes, today we'll start with problems on Module 2. So, here the various topics we have covered under Module 2. So, on all the topics, we'll take all types of problems. So, here let us start with the first problem. So, in the first problem, let us take start with the giant PDF. If xy of x comma y is equal to c, that is the PDF is given. So, the PDF it is given with the value c, which is taken as a constant, where x and y both are lying between 0 to 3, and the PDF it takes the value 0 for other values of x and y. So given this data, so we are asked to calculate these parameter. The first one is what is the value of constant c? So that is we need to calculate the PDF value. And what are the PDFs for x and y? That is nothing but we need to calculate the marginal PDF for x and y. And next, in the third part, we are asked to calculate fxy of x comma y, that is CDF, when x and y are lying between 0 to 3, and the CDF fxy of x comma infinity and fxy of infinity comma y. So here in the last part, we need to check whether the random variable x and y are independent or not. So given the PDF fxy of x comma y is equal to c, with the range of x and y, we need to calculate all these parameters. So here let us start um, the calculation one by one. Can you see the notebook here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, okay. So here we are given with the PDF fxy of small x comma y as a constant c, and it says that x is between 0 to 3 and also y is between 0 to 3. So now in the first part we are asked to calculate the value of c. So as we know that the area under the PDF it is equal to 1. So here in order to get the value of c, so what we do is we are going to calculate the area. So here area how we are going to calculate? So by integrating the PDF. So here we can take the double integration. Yes, double integration with the integral range x is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Also y is equal to minus infinity to plus infinity. Suppose if you integrate this PDF with respect to x and y, then its area under this it must be equal to 1. So here we know this property. So from the beginning I am telling that the area under the PDF curve always it will be equal to 1. So now so we are going to substitute fxy of x comma y as c in the integral equation. So here substituting and also changing the integral range of x and y. So here since in this problem we are given the value of x and y as 0 to 3. So here we are going to change this as 0 to 3. So here both x and y varies from 0 to 3. Fxy of x comma y is nothing but c, which has to be integrated with x and y, which is equal to 1. And as we know, c is a constant. So here we are going to take c outside the integral. So that can be taken outside the integral c. And here we'll be assuming we'll be having 1. So the integration of 1 with respect to x is x with the limit 0 to 3, and also 1 with respect to y is y with the limit 0 to 3, which is equal to 1. Just a minute. I'll make that bit. So substituting, so here you can see that c into 3 minus 0 is 3, 3 minus 3, 0 is 3, which is equal to 1, which implies that c is equal to 1 by 9. So here this is the answer for the first part. So after this, next we'll go for the next part. In the next part, we are asked to calculate the PDF for x and y. So in the second part, we are asked to calculate the marginal PDF fx of x as well as fy of y. So whenever we'll be using the bivariate random variable, so here whenever they'll ask like find the PDF for the random variable x and y, so it is nothing but we need to calculate the value of the marginal PDFs for x and y. So here first we'll calculate the marginal PDF for fx of x. So here if you have studied the theory part, there you have come across fx of x. So I have shown the equation. So the marginal PDF fx of x, it is obtained by taking the integration of the PDF fxy of x comma y, and this has to be integrated with respect to y. So one thing you remember, whenever you will be finding the PDF for the random variable x, in the case of the bivariate random variable, that is nothing but whenever you'll be asked to calculate the marginal PDF, then it has to be integrated with respect to another variable. So now we have obtained the value of c. So now we will be writing fxy of x comma y, which was given as c, as 1 by 9. So now we are going to substitute this value in the marginal PDF equation. So you're substituting that. So here we can write what fx of x is equal to, so here this integral minus infinity to plus infinity, it will be changed to 0 to 3. So since y it is taking the value for between 0 to 3, so we are going to change the integral value as 0 to 3, and fxy of x comma y, it is substituted as 1 by 9 into dy. So here integrating 1 by 9 is a constant, and the integration of 1 with respect to y is y, with the integral limits 0 to 3. So substituting, so here substituting the lower and upper limit, 3 minus 0 is nothing but 3. So here will be getting 3 by 9, so which is equal to 1 by 3. So this is the marginal PDF for the random variable x. Similarly, can you do the calculation for the marginal PDF y? Make the calculation for the marginal PDF y. Calculate ಮಾಡಿ ನಂಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಹೇಳಿ. Fy of y, you need to calculate. So this is minus infinity to plus infinity fxy of x comma y, which has to be integrated with respect to what?
X, ma'am.
Yes, dx. So now substitute and make the simplification and tell me the answer. All of you should have paper, notes, and pen along with you, along with the calci. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ? So this is what? Minus 0 to 3. X is also varying between it. X also takes the values between 0 to 3. Fxy of xy is nothing but 1 by 9, which has to be integrated with respect to x. What is the answer?
1 by 3, ma'am.
Yes, 1 by 3. So here this is the second part. So where we have calculated the marginal PDF fx of x and fy of y. So next, in the third part, we are asked to calculate the CDF fxy of x comma y, where what is the range that is been given? I'll just look at the PDF. Just don't remember. So fxy of x comma y, when x and y both are lying between 0 to 3, right? So here we need to calculate this, the CDF value. So here we'll see how to calculate this. So here, as we know, the CDF fxy of x comma y, so it can be obtained by taking the integration of fxy of x comma y into dx and dy, where x and y will be lying between minus infinity to plus infinity, both the values. So yes, since it is bounded by 0 to 3, both the x and y independent random variable. So here we are going to make the substitution of the random variable as 0 to 3, 0 to 3, fxy of xy can be replaced as what? We have calculated the value. So that is nothing but 1 by 9, which has to be integrated with respect to x and y. So integrate and tell me the answer. So here, one more thing you need to remember. So whenever you'll be calculating the CDF fxy of x comma y, so here you don't substitute the entire range 0 to 3. So here for any value of x you need to calculate. For any value of y you need to calculate. So here this has to be taken in general. So don't substitute x as 3 and y as 3 here for the upper limit. So take in general because x it will be varying from 0 to 3, any value it can take. So here it has to be generalized as x. So here what is the value with respect to x and y? As per the 1 by 9 is a constant that you have taken outside. Integration of 1 with respect to x is x with the limit 0 to x, and one is y with respect to y with the limit 0 to y. So substituting that, we'll be getting 1 by 9 into xy, where xy they are lying between 0 to 3. So that statement you need to make here. So here at the last, so here you have to show that xy they are lying between 0 to 3. I'll just repeat this once again. So here we are asked to calculate the CDF fxy of x comma y, which can be obtained by taking the integration over the PDF. And here we can write double integration fxy of x comma y dx dy. So where the integral range is in general it can be given as minus infinity up to plus infinity. But here since we are asked to calculate for the values of x and y between 0 to 3, so here x and y both it can take any value. It may take 0 0.1, 0 0.3, 0 0.5, 1, 1.1, up to 3 it can take any value. So here while calculating the CDF, you need to make sure that, so here you have to substitute the integral range as 0 to x and 0 to y. Understood? Next I'll go for the next part. Barkondra. And in the fourth part, we are asked to calculate fxy of x comma infinity, and also we are asked to calculate fxy of infinity comma y. So this we have to calculate the marginal PDF, sorry, the CDF fxy of for y is equal to infinity, and for x is equal to infinity we have to calculate. So first let us see how to calculate the value of fxy of x comma infinity. So here fxy of x comma infinity, it is nothing but, so here it can be written as the marginal PDF fx of x. This can be written as whenever y takes the value infinity, so this all becomes fx of x. So which is nothing but where we need to calculate fxy of x. So where y it is limited to the value 3 in this problem. So here this CDF fxy of x comma 3, it can be obtained as double integration. So here we'll be having in general minus infinity to plus infinity for both the integrals. But here since we are calculating fxy of x comma infinity, so where y it is limited to 3. So here we can substitute the value of x as, so here x it will be varying from 0 to 3. So yes, here will not be substituting the value of 3 because it can take any value. So here it will be substituted in general as x, whereas y it will be substituted as 0 to 3. So ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. So fxy of x comma infinity, here y it takes the value infinity, but in the problem we are restricted the we have bounded the value of y between 0 to 3. So for that what we do is, so here it is nothing but the calculation of the marginal PDF fx of x. So here in this we can write fxy of x comma 3. So for this limitation we are going to calculate. So here in the first integral, that is for the integral range of the x. So here in general we will be substituting the value that is between 0 to x. So here x it will be taking the value up to 3. So it may take any value. Whereas when you come to the value of y, so here we need to substitute y as 0 to 3. And within the integral 1 by 9, in general I'll be writing du and dv. So where you can also write dx and dy also. So here 1 by 9. So integration of 1 with respect to u is u with the limits 0 to 3. So here if you are writing x, so here you can write x with the limits 0 to x. So here since I have integrated with respect to x, here I'll be taking the integral range as 0 to x, and 1 with respect to v is v with the limit 0 to 3. So now substituting this 1 by 9, x minus 0 is x, and 3 minus 0 is 3. So that is nothing but x by 3. So this is the marginal PDF or the value of fxy of x comma infinity. In the similar way, you just make the calculation for fxy of infinity comma y. So make the calculation and tell me the answer. By looking at this itself, you can tell the answer. It is not an issue. So you can make the calculation for fxy of infinity comma y. Make the calculation and tell me the answer. ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ನನಗೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬೇಗ ಬೇಗ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು. What you are going to write within the integral? So what is the value of x here? X ಏನು ತಗೊಳುತ್ತೆ?
0 to 3, ma'am.
Yes, 0 to 3. What is the value of y?
0 to y.
0 to y. Good. So 1 by 9. Here you can write either dx, dy or du, dv. So 1 by 9. So here with respect to u, if you are integrating, that will be u with the limit 0 to 3 here. And if you are integrating with respect to y, so that will be v or y, depending on the variable that you are going to represent with the limit 0 to y. So here what is the answer?
1 by 3.
1 by 3 into y. And here in both the cases, you need to make the statement that, so here x it will be lying between 0 to 3. So that you need to mention here. So here y it will be lying between 0 to 3. So you have to show the limitation for that. So this is the fourth part. And in the next part, we are asked to calculate check whether x and y are independent or not. We need to check whether the random variables x and y are independent or not. So in order to check this independency, so here we need to make the verification that the PDF fxy of x comma y, whether it is equal to the product of the marginal PDF fx of x into fy of y. So ಇವೆರಡು ಪ್ರಾಡಕ್ಟ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ so this should give the same value as fxy of x comma y. So from the given statement, we have seen that the PDF fxy of x comma y, it was given as c, which is nothing but 1 by 9. So this is the value of fxy of x comma y. So now if you consider fx of x into fy of y, so what you have obtained for fx of x? fx of x ಗೆ ಏನು ಬಂದಿದೆ ನಿಮಗೆ? fx of x marginal PDF calculate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ, not the
1 by
CDF.
3.
Yes, 1 by 3 into 1 by 3. So since 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 is nothing but 1 by 9. So here you can see that this fxy of x comma y, it is same as that of the product of the marginal PDF fx of x into fy of y. So since equality condition is satisfying, so since it is verifying, so here we can say that both the variables x and y are independent. And with this, we'll move on to the next problem. I'll just take up the next problem here. Just share it. I think take the next problem, third one. Make the calculation for this and tell me the answer. Look at the problem number 3. They are similar. 3 and 4 are similar. So solve 3 and tell me the answer. So I'll just read out the problem. Can you see the PDF? You are seeing PDF, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Go through the problem number 3 and tell me the answer of C and whatever the different parts are given. So for each and everything, you just make the calculation and tell me the answer. I will also solve. So here PDF fxy of x comma y is equal to c, that is a constant, and he says that x and y, they are lying between 0 to 3 and 0 to 4, and for other values of x and y, it takes the value 0. So given this PDF, so in the first part, we are asked to calculate the value of constant c, and next the PDF for x and y, that is nothing but the marginal PDF is been asked, and then fxy of x comma y, whatever the previous thing we have done, in the similar way, you have to calculate fxy of x comma y, that is the CDF, and fxy of x comma infinity and fxy of infinity comma y, and we need to check whether both the variables are independent or not. So with this, we'll solve the problem. So just take up the new page. So fxy of x comma y is a constant. So for the first part, what you are going to do? So integrate fxy of x comma y. So here directly I will be writing the equation as c, which has to be integrated with respect to dx and dy. So here the area under the PDF, it must be equal to 1. And here he says that here actually the in general the integral range for x and y is minus infinity up to plus infinity. But since we are bounded by x and y value with the given range, so here x takes the value from 0 to 3 and y takes the value from 0 to 4. C is a constant. Integration of 1 with respect to x is x with the limit 0 to 3, and integration of 1 with respect to y is y with the limits 0 to 4 is equal to 1. So which implies what is the value of C now? Substitute the upper and lower limit and tell me the answer.
1 by 12.
1
1
by,
by 12. 1
yes,
by 12, ma'am.
1 by 12
12.
is the answer. And in the second part, what we asked, so we are asked to calculate the marginal PDF of x and y. So here we are asked to calculate the PDF for x and y. So when you ask like that, so it is nothing but fx of x and fy of y. So this is capital Y. So here what is the equation for fx of x? This is nothing but integral of fxy of x comma y. It has to be integrated with respect to what? Whether you are going to integrate with respect to x or y.
Y.
Yes, it has to be integrated with respect to y. So here what is the limitation of what is the integral range for y? It is between 0 to 4. So here 0 to 4 fxy of x comma y, which is equal to c, it is substituted as 1 by 12 here into dy. So this is equal to 1 by 12 is a constant, and with integration of 1 with respect to y is y with the limit 0 to 4. So here 4 minus 0 is nothing but 4. 4 by 12 is 1 by 3. This is the marginal PDF for x. And in the same way, we just calculate fy of y here. So integral 0 to 3, 1 by 12, it has to be integrated with respect to x.
1 by
1 by,
4.
yes, 1 by 4 is the answer. And the next, similarly, what is the third part? In the third part, we are asked to calculate fxy of x comma y. That is nothing but we need to calculate the CDF. So your integral 1 fxy of x comma y, which has to be integrated with respect to x and y. Since we are calculating the CDF for variables of x and y, so here we will not be substituting the exact limit. So here x and y, they will be taking the variable values. So here we can substitute x varies from 0 to x and y varies from 0 to y, where x is lying between 0 to 3 and y lies between 0 to 4. That statement you need to make here. So here double integration. So this is 1 by 12 dx into dy. So x is between 0 to x and y is between 0 to y. So that is nothing but 1 by 12 x into y. Right? Whatever the previous problem you have done in the same way, but make the statement x is between 0 to 3 and y is between 0 to 4. And you, if you want, you can make it the calculation. So integration of 1 with respect to x is x with the limit 0 to x, and y is y with the limit 0 to y. So which will be giving the answer as 1 by 12 x5. And go for the next part, D. In the fourth part, we are asked to calculate fxy of x comma infinity, right? So this is nothing but it is the calculation of the marginal CD of fx of x. So how we are going to make the calculation? So fxy of, just write it again, fxy of x comma y, which has to be integrated with respect to x and y. So what is the value of x here? Go back to the previous problem and look at the substitution of the integral range. So what is the value of x and what is the value of y? You are going to substitute here. X varies from 0 to
0
y.
to x, ma'am.
Yes, 0 to x. But here y it is taking the value infinity, but in the problem it is bounded by 4. So here take y as 0 to 4 and substitute the CDF value, that is PDF, whatever we have. So that is nothing but integral 0 to x, 0 to 4, and fxy of x comma y, it is obtained as 1 by 12, which has to be integrated with respect to x and y. So 1 by 12 is constant, and integration of 1 with respect to x is x with the limit 0 to x, and y is y with the limit 0 to 4. Yes, what is the answer for this?
1/3.
1 by 3 into x, that is nothing but x by 3, and make the statement x is lying between 0 to 3. And similarly calculate fy of fxy of y comma infinity comma x. In the next part, calculate fxy of infinity comma y. Make the calculation and tell me the answer.
Y by
Y by
4, ma'am.
y by 4. Is everyone getting the same answer? Yes. Y by 4, where y is lying between 0 to 4. That you have to make it. And what is the last part? We need to check whether the variables, random variables x and y are independent or not. So here in this case, we can write fxy of x comma y. It should give the same result as the product of fx of x into fy of y. So fxy of x comma y is 1 by 12. And here we have obtained fx of x as how much? 1 by 3. And this is 1 by 4, which will be same as that of 1 by 12. So here you can say that x and y both are same. So here x and y are independent of each other. X and y random variables are independent. And next, we'll take up the next problem. So the fourth problem is also similar. You can take that as an assignment and you can solve it. Take up the fifth problem. A bivariate PDF for the discrete random variable x and y, it is defined by zero point 0.2 delta x delta y plus zero point 0.3 of delta x minus 1 delta of y plus zero point 0.3 delta x delta of y minus 1 plus c delta of x minus 1 into delta of y minus 1. So given this PDF, so we are asked to calculate the same whatever previously we have done, the same thing we need to repeat here. Okay, the fifth problem. Chetan, Chetan, Chetan MS. Okay. So can you see the problem number fifth? So here with this, we'll see how to solve this. It is also simple as that of the above problems. I'll just show it for one, and the remaining you can do it. Do it. So here, first I'll write the PDF equation here so that it will be easy for us to solve the remaining parts. So here fxy of x comma y, it is defined by 0.2 delta of x into delta of y plus 0.3 delta of x minus 1 into delta of y plus 0.3 into delta of x into delta of y minus 1 plus c into delta of x minus 1 into delta of y minus 1. So given this PDF, so in the first part, we are asked to calculate the value of the c here. So as I told, so here this is nothing but it is in the discrete form. So here whatever the problem that is expressed here, so this is for with respect to the discrete random variable. So whatever the previous problem we have seen, so there we were doing the integration. So here integration is nothing but it will be done for the continuous random variable. So now since it is defined like this in terms of the delta function and the unit step function, if you are getting the equation, so you should know that it is the problem related to the discrete random variable. So here whatever may be the case, so as you know that the area under the PDF it must be equal to 1. So here the sum of all this it must be equal to 1. So here we can write that zero point 0.2 plus zero point 0.3, whatever the constant we have. So here delta value it is nothing but 1. So at any instant of time, the value of the delta function, impulse function, it will be equal to 1. So here 0.2 plus 0.3 plus 0.3, 0.3 plus c. The sum of all this, it must be equal to 1. So now solve this and tell me the answer for c. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಸಿ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಡಿ ಹಾಗೆ ನೋಡಿ 0.3 plus 0.3 is 0.6, 0.6 plus 0.2 is 0.8, 1 minus 0.8 is how much?
Point.
Yes, c is equal to 0.2. So this is the value of c. So once you get the value of c, you can rewrite the equation for fxy of x comma y. So here I'll just rub this whatever c we have. So I'll just make this change here itself. So this is nothing but 0.2 delta of x minus 1 delta of y minus 1. So this whole thing it represents the equation for the PDF fxy of x comma y. And in the next part, so what we need to calculate, what is the next part we are asked to calculate? So this is the part A. In the part B, so here we need to calculate the marginal PDF. That is the PDF for x and y. That is nothing but we need to calculate fx of x as well as fy of y. So here we'll see when the discrete random variable are given. So how to get the equations for fx of x and fy of y. So here first let us get the marginal PDF for the random variable x, fx of x. So here whatever the equation that you are going to see here. So here this is the PDF given. So from this PDF, so here you need to select all the terms along with the delta function, which is a function of the independent variable x. Innocently health and ಕೇಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. We need to write all the terms. We need to write all the terms. So here including the unit delta function, which is a function of the independent variable x. So whenever you will be writing the equation for the marginal PDF for the random variable x, so you need to include all these terms along with the delta function, which is a function of the independent variable x. So here having this, so here you can write the fx of x as only delta function consisting of x. Delta of y minus y, you can make it as 1 and you can leave it. So here 0.2 delta of x, the next term is 0.3 delta of x minus 1 plus, what is the next term? 0.2 ಆಯಿತು 0.3 ಆಯಿತು, next 0.3 delta of x is there, right? Plus 0.2 delta of x minus 1. And here you can see that 0.2 delta of x plus 0.3 delta of x can be added, and similarly 0.3 delta of x minus 1, 0.2 delta of x minus 1 can be added. So here this is nothing but 0.5 delta of x plus 0.5 delta of x minus 1. So this is the marginal PDF fx of x. And similarly, can you write the equation for fy of y? fy of y ಹೇಳಿ. Waiting for your answers. All equations you have to write in terms of delta y and delta of y minus 1. Anyone?
Point 5
Yes, find phi delta of y.
y plus
Yes, good.
point 5.
Find phi delta of y minus 1. So this is the marginal PDF for the random variable y. So this is the second part. So with this, what is the next part? So here in the third part, we are asked to calculate the CDF fxy of x comma y. So here, uh, fxy of x comma y. So it can be obtained by taking the integration over fxy of just a minute. It's just all of you just rejoin the class as it is timing up. In another 2 minutes, you just get back.